Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rise. We're back here at the Dream Giveaway Garage, and boy oh boy, do we have one heck of a giveaway for you. This is a 2021 Mustang Mach 1. It's back, but before we just dive in, we're gonna try to find out, is this Mach 1 really a muscle car worth lusting after, especially with a lot of the changes that they made. But before we get into it, let's talk about what's going on here. 1969 was a banner year. Yes, we landed on the moon, but the Mach 1 was born. Now, the Mach 1 really fell into Ford's lineup with the Mustang, the original pony car, at such a perfect time, that muscle car version 1.0. Fast forward to 2021, the Mach 1 badge is back. Ford is saying that it's better than ever. There have been some things that have been left out of the recipe that really made a Mach 1 a Mach 1. One of those things being the hood scoop. Now we have this Velocity Blue Mach 1. We have a beautiful 6-speed Tremec manual transmission. And we have Dream Giveaway Garage making some changes. This is gonna be the first of a couple reviews of this vehicle because they're making some customized changes to it to really bring it to that level that many people want the Mach 1 to be at. Last time it was seen was 2004, because remember, Mach 1 originally came out in 1969. They brought it back in 2003 and 2004. Since then, Mach 1 has just been a memory. So let's go ahead, like I said, let's dive into this Velocity Blue 2021 Mach 1 and find out, is it the best for your money muscle car when it comes to do it all, especially in those twisty bits? Let's find out. Right off the bat, you're gonna notice some unique changes specific to the Mach 1. We're gonna get them out of the way very quickly because we have covered these in other reviews on Rady's Ride. So you're gonna get this unique front fascia. Instead of going with flat black or gloss black, they went with this nice gunmetal metallic gray color, functional on the corner vents. You're also gonna notice a unique front splitter that actually curves up to help direct that air down the side of the vehicle. Still working on that same headlight design, but it still looks good. LED tri-bar setup. It's gonna be interesting to see where Ford takes this whole Mustang design. I know a lot of people are excited to see when that comes out, but hopefully they do the Mustang right like they did on this generation. Now, as we come across the front grille, you're gonna see some changes by Ford, but you're also gonna see some changes by Dream Giveaway Garage. Now, on the Ford side of things, you're gonna get this unique grille that's specific to the Mach 1. A little bit of gloss black, that gunmetal metallic gray, not only on the pony, that iconic symbol, but also around the perimeter. The touch though, that hits you right in the face, just like a punch by Mike Tyson, are the inner fog lamps. Really love that nice addition by Dream Giveaway Garage, and it connects it to the Mach 1 of the past, which guess what? This giveaway involves an original Mach 1 and this Mach 1, which we will be bringing you that other Mach 1 as well here on Rady's Ride. So stay tuned for that. But this is unique to this particular car. You work your way down, you're gonna get a little bit of gloss black and then a massive front splitter. And this is not the front splitter off of a Bullet Mustang or off of a Performance Pack level 1 or 2. This is unique to the Mach 1. Functionality, not only here in the center, but also in the corners as well to help with that brake cooling. Now, when we get up onto the hood, one thing that is missing is gonna be that shaker hood. But guess what? Stay tuned for part 2 of this review because we are gonna be doing a functional shaker hood on this Mach 1. They already went ahead and took the Mach 1 decal off. I know a lot of people were not in love with that decal, so let me know in the comments section. The way that the car sits right now, do you like this muscle car without that Mach 1 stripe? It really showcases the Velocity Blue. Very, very bright, pops in the sun kind of blue. You're gonna get those functional heat extractors. And yes, let me know in the comment section if you think Ford should have put the shaker hood on. Remember that 2003, 2004 Mustang had the shaker hood on that Mach 1. When we come around the bend, we're working with the wheel and tire setup. Now there's some things I wanna talk about here before we just dive in. So this is what you get with the Mach 1. You're gonna be getting these 19-inch wheels, that gunmetal gray with the machined aluminum, but guess what? Dream Giveaway is tossing these and they're gonna be putting some forged line wheels on it, a nice gold bright wheel to kind of match with some of the striping that I'm going to show you. Also, instead of the Michelin tires, you're going to be getting Continental nice sticky tires added to those Forge Line wheels. But on this particular one from the factory, you do have those Michelin Pilot Sport Forest tires, but stay tuned. Forge Line wheels wrapped in Continental tires. A lot of the goodies that you see behind the wheel are going to be straight from the Performance Pack Level 1. So you're going to get the larger 6-piston Brembo calipers. I like the flat black with the bright red Brembo name. Larger rotors. It would have been nice to go 2-piece. That's one place that the GT350, that is no longer in existence, had 2-piece rotors. And of course, you're going to get extra cooling up front from that larger radiator from the Performance Pack Level 1. We kind of drop down the side, continue on the side, so wait for part 2. We're going to have different wheels. I can't wait to show them to you. On the side, Phoenix Graphics has gone ahead and did an original Mach 1 stripe down the length of front fender to the rear fender. Nice metallic gold with a little bit of white pinstripe there. You have the Mach 1 badge that's from the factory. Let me know if you think Dream Giveaway Garage should take off the Mach 1 badge from the factory since it says Mach 1 in the stripe. But wait until we show you that classic one. It has the same beautiful side stripe coming down the length of the vehicle there. And then another nice touch that comes from Ford is you're going to get the metallic gunmetal gray mirror caps. So no gloss black, which I really, really dig on the mirror caps. Rest of it is going to be your Ford Mustang as you get from the factory. Coming to the rear, remember 275, so you get a little bit wider wheel and tire on the back end of the business with the 275s, but you can see that when it comes to the rear caliper, they kind of went the cheap route. Instead of going Brembos like you would find on the Shelby GT350 and GT350R, they just have your standard sliding rear caliper. But you do have 373 gears in that differential, and you do have the limited slip diff to get the power to the ground. But 275 on the width, 40 series sidewall. I can't wait to see what these Forge Line wheels with those Continental tires are going to look like. Now when we come around the back, gunmetal. This is your factory trunk spoiler, gunmetal gray, like the metallic finish to it, keeps it super clean. They went ahead, Phoenix Graphics did the Mach 1 stripe across the back section as well. And then you're going to get your Mach 1 badge in the center. Let me know if you think this should be D-badge, since it does say Mach 1 with the striping. And then as we work our way down, unique to the Mach 1 is they kind of took that rear diffuser from the GT350, but what you're going to get are those large slash cut exhausts. Obviously, they're active exhausts, so you can make them louder, piss everybody off, or make them quieter to keep the peace. But you are going to get all the coolers. That's what makes the Mach 1 different than the Performance Pack Level 1, Performance Pack Level 2, or the Bullet Mustang. You have all the coolers. And no, I'm not talking about the coolers where you keep your drinks in. I'm talking about a differential cooler. I'm talking about an engine oil cooler. And if you go automatic, also a transmission cooler. But why don't we pop the hood and see what's powering this Mach 1. All right, guys, remember when you come back for part 2, this will have the hood scoop and that shaker hood, totally replacing it to make it more like the original Mach 1. But we have the hood popped. We are going to zonk this prop rod. It would be nice to have hood struts, but underneath the hood, you're going to get a little bit of a mixed bag of different touches. So you're going to get from the Performance Pack Level 1, that strut tower brace. I like the way it has Mach 1 nicely labeled there, and that's going to help stiffen up the front end of this Mustang. Right underneath that strut top brace, guess what? That's the actual intake plenum straight from the Shelby GT350. So those of you who are on Team Parts Bin, right now you're probably going crazy in the comment section saying, see, I told you it was a parts bin special. But really what they did was they kind of picked and plucked the perfect parts from many different Mustangs to bring into this Mach 1. You'll notice your throttle body, and then as we go to the right there, you'll notice that open air box with the performance cone filter there. Now, I know you're at that point where you're like, well, Joe, you're talking about changes, you're talking about updates. What about power? So we got that 5-liter V8 engine. For those of you who do it old school, since we're talking muscle cars, it's 307 cubic inches of V8 power. 480 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. So the bad news is you don't have more horsepower than a Bullet Mustang. Would have been nice if they bumped it up to 500 horsepower and it will be interesting to see what benefits we could get from having a functional shaker hood. But 480 horsepower, torque remains the same as a standard Mustang GT at 420 pound-feet of torque. This does have the TR3160 Tremec 6-speed manual taken right from the GT350, one of the best manual transmissions I've ever driven. You can also get the 10-speed automatic as well. And if you want to know times, 0 to 60, if you know how to dance on your twinkle toes, in 4.1 seconds, quarter mile is going to go by at 12.2, top speed around 168 miles an hour, MPGs 15 in the city, 23 on the highway, and you know what? The car weighs around 3,900 pounds. One thing that you cannot see with the hood open is underneath the chassis is a K-brace. That is meant to connect the whole front to the rear to really stiffen it up. But why don't we go ahead? We're talking about muscle car. Let's hear what this V8 rumble sounds like. All right, guys, we're inside this 2021 Velocity Blue. It's back, the Mustang Mach 1. I know you're saying to yourself, well, Joe, I saw your Grabber Yellow Mach 1 review, and if you haven't, I'll put that at the end of this one, but I'll go back to what you're saying. I saw your Grabber Yellow Mustang Mach 1. I knew this one was coming because I've been paying attention to Dream Giveaway Garage's website. How much is this? Well, here's the great news. You get to win this one. And remember, if you spend $25 or more on tickets, put in Rady's Rides promo code, they double the tickets. But MSRP is right around $54,000. This one has almost all of it except for the handling package. But let's see what you get when you win. To the door panels, simplicity. That's the name of the game. Ford went ahead and just did some nice white contrast stitching. Yes, there's some hard plastic. Yes, there's going to be some changes since these door panels have been around since 2015, but it's still looking clean. Door pocket, though, is a zonk because you're barely going to be able to get maybe one Boston cream donut in there and a bottle of milk to wash it down. Now, when you go from the door panel to the dash, guess what? You're getting that chassis number plate. This is a nice special touch that Ford likes to do with certain products, those performance products. Even though this is not a Ford performance vehicle, it is a performance product for sure with that chassis number. I do like the trim, cuts down on glare, and there's more of that wonderful stitching. Now, like I mentioned before, Performance Pack Level 1, you're also going to get the gauges right from that car. Now, I don't understand why we need vacuum right here, but you do have oil pressure. I would have went for oil temp. So we are going to zonk that. You do have the B&O sound system with that big dump-a-dump-dump subwoofer in the trunk. We drop our way down. You have your Sync 3 system, 8-inch, easy to use. Yes, it's 8 inches, but you know what? I like the way it's nicely sunken into this dash area rather than just a pad. The windshield wipers work. I just tested that for you, so you can make sure that you have your full windshield wipers. Work your way down, radio controls, AC controls, dual climate, no heated or ventilated seats, and I'll show you in a few seconds why. You got your P-51 fighter plane, Mustang, toggle switches, your different drive modes, steering sensation, shut the traction control off, nice aluminum start-stop button. You got a single Twinkie tray. This Twinkie is not for you. This is the Twinkie when you blow the doors off of the muscle car next to you, throw them the Twinkie as a consolation gift. You have USB 12 volt, and look what we have. This is the shift knob straight from the Bullet, and that Tremec 6-speed straight from the GT350 and GT350R. I love the nice short throws. I really, really love the crisp engagement. This alone is worth the price of admission. 2 cup holders. There's your Mustang key fob. It would have been nice if it said Mach 1. So I am going to zonk that. We do have, of course, our same soft armrest here. Open it up. Plenty of room for Twinkies. You could easily put 8 more Twinkies. Those are for you as victory prizes. And then look what we got. This is why you don't have heated or ventilated seats. We got the Recaros, and they're full leather. Love the one-piece back, the Recaro embroidery. Beautiful leather. I wish I had these in my Shelby GT350R. That's how good they look. They hold you perfectly, and if you're worried about getting squeeze played, don't, because they really do hold you really well. Because remember, this is about a Mustang GT. Ford says that this Mach 1 is the best road course Mustang GT with the 5-liter that they've ever created. But why don't you come over here? I want to show you behind the business end and see if it lives up to that great name, Mach 1. All right, guys, we're behind the wheel of this Velocity Blue Mustang Mach 1. I do like the plate here on the side with the Mach 1 name and the checkered flag. It's about the road course. I love that. Pedals, you're getting the 3 pedals in here, but remember, you can get the 10-speed automatic if you want, just not on this one from Dream Giveaway Garage, and I'm okay with that. I wish the dead pedal, though, was aluminum, so I'm still gonna zonk that. Seats, I'm as cool as a cucumber in here. I'm as snug as a bug in a race car rug with these beautiful Recaros. Steering wheel, that's another thing. I wish they at least would have done a Mach 1 horn button. Come on, Ford. You use these on all the other Mustangs. Mach 1 would have been nice. Do like the thickness. Simple silver and the flat black on the buttons. It is tilting and telescoping. And then, of course, you got that beautiful dash there. 12 inches of visual display. And I love the way you go through the different modes. And guess what? It changes up depending on what mode you're in. So I go all the way through back to normal. Look at that. Look how you got the analog quality to it. Even though it's digital, you go to sport. See the tack? Look at that. But very, very clear graphics. I like that functionality there. We're not doing the back seat. I don't give a damn. We're not doing the trunk because we're going on throttle in this Mach 1. All right, guys, we left Dream Giveaway Garage. We're in this 2021 Mustang Mach 1. If you're ready, I'm ready. On throttle, yeah! Right away, you're gonna get that wonderful V8 sound. The Mach 1, they really did some tweaking with the exhaust. It's not just the larger exhaust tips to give it a little bit more distinctive personality. Still revs out to 7,500 RPM, so that's going to be really one of the biggest separators between this and the GT350 is because remember, GT350 revs out to 8,250 RPM, also produces 526 horsepower. Now, you do get automatic rev match downshifting with the Tremec in the Mach 1. That is something that's different from the Shelby GT350. But if you're ready, I'm ready. On throttle, here we go. Yeah! This transmission is awesome. Allows you just to hit every gate perfect. Brakes feel good. Automatic rev match downshifting. Look at this, here we go. Here we go. Nice. Revving it out. On the brakes. Feeling good through the twisties. So let's talk about what's going on here. Getting all of the pieces from the Performance Pack Level 1 is good, but there's just something when you go GT350 that you're just getting a little bit extra. But I'm not saying that this vehicle does not perform, and I'm not saying that it doesn't have its own unique personality. It definitely has its own unique personality. The Tremec alone, I don't care if you've driven 200 Mustang GTs. If you haven't driven one with this Tremec, which you haven't because it's the Getrag 6-speed that you get in your regular Mustang GT, this Tremec is worth every single dime of the price of a Mach 1. Plus, remember, you're getting all the coolers. So that's going to allow you to do your track day, to run your favorite twisty roads and not have to worry about things going into limp mode because they're overheating. Because guess what? That would happen in the Performance Pack Level 2 Mustangs, and that was more of a track-worthy. That was supposed to be the track-worthy Mustang, was the Performance Pack Level 2, but without those diff coolers, it just would go into limp mode after 3 or 4 laps, depending on the track. Seats feel phenomenal, hold you into place. don't be scared of them because they really do grip you well without squeeze playing you. And just like any other Mustang, visibility, better than a Camaro, not better than a Challenger though. Challenger, you are gonna get a little bit more room. It's a larger vehicle, but this weighs less than a Challenger. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm definitely ready. On try, here we go. Little chirp. On those brakes, those Brembos feel good. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. I do love the way you can rev out the GT's engine all the way up to redline, and it pulls nice linear power delivery. So that's something different than if you're comparing this to Camaro SS. Camaro SS, pushrod V8, she runs out of steam around 6,300 RPM because of that older technology that's opening and closing the valves. This, having those dual overhead cams, allows you to really rev it out and use the whole power torque curve to really pull you out of the turns. But the chassis work, you can definitely feel the chassis work that's been gone into this Mustang Mach 1. It does feel similar to a Performance Pack Level 1 or Performance Pack Level 2. I would like to get behind the wheel, hopefully soon, of a Mustang Mach 1 with the handling package. That really would be the super comparison. But the great news is, even though this isn't branded as a Ford Performance product, you will be going for free. You just get yourself out there to the Ford Performance Racing School at Charlotte Motor Speedway to really get behind the wheel of their Mach 1s and learn what this car is capable of. Because driving on the street, we're not anywhere, at least on Rady's Rise, we're not trying to get anywhere near 10/10ths. On a racetrack, you can kind of up the ante a little bit more. Plus, there's nothing like the banking at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's try this one more time, shall we? We're gonna start from a dead stop. If you're ready, and I know you are, I'm ready. On try, here we go, yeah! Yeah! Chirping third, on those brakes. Turning is good. Nice, connected. I'm just gonna leave it in third. Look at that, all the way through. Setting it up good. Where's my towel? This, yes, the Mach 1, you do need a towel, because I'm telling you, it's one amazing piece of machinery. All the different parts, yes, you can call it a parts bin if you want, because that's where they got the parts from, different bins from different Mustang models, but putting it into this pot and mixing it up gives you a unique experience. All right, guys, here we go. Dead stop. On try, yeah! Nice. Here we go. On the brakes. That automatic rev match downshifting is on the money. Keeps the chassis so stable. Hit third gear every time. Yeah! Whoa! That's what this car does to you. That's why you want to enter this for this thing. Because you get two. You get this and you get the classic one. Wow. Just love sharing these cars with you. And I'm telling you, if you've ever been in a Fox body Mustang, like I remember when I was a kid, driving that Fox body Mustang, my friend Chris's, hitting third is a bear. It's a real bear. All right, guys, here we go. I'm ready! Woo! On the brakes, feeling good. Nice and controllable. Yeah, look at thing is awesome. That's what it's all about. It's, you know, is this a replacement for the GT350? No. Is this a replacement for the Bullet or the Performance Pack Level 2? On paper, yeah. But it just is a great driving experience, and you got the Mach 1 name. And we're gonna be coming back with part 2, where we're gonna have the shaker hood scoop. I can't wait. We need to get back to Dream Giveaway Garage. I'll see you in a split second. All right, guys, it's been another heck of a day here at Dream Giveaway Garage. I definitely gotta thank Lori, Boomer, Ryan, the whole crew for getting us access to this really dream giveaway of a Mustang Mach 1. Nice to see some of the changes in this part 1. Definitely want to stay tuned for part 2. Is this really the perfect muscle car that does it all? I don't know. It definitely checks off so many boxes. And if you really want that slick shifting 6-speed manual, this is one of the best ways to get it. But if you want to keep seeing part 1, part 2, part 3, part infinity here on Rady's Rides, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Rady's Rides family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you, 2 ways to do it. Click the first link, become a Rady's Rides Patreon member. Click the second link in the description, get yourself some Rady's Rides merch. Gotta give it up to the queen of the camera. She's really tangling with this Mustang, got it all under control, showing you all the best angles. Show Lori some love in the comment section. Thank you, Lori, for all that you do. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.